What's up, my friends? John Baruti here, Baruti Success, back to you. So on this episode, we're learning about I sold my business. Now what? 7 things you should do after you sold your business. Stay tuned. This one's action-packed. All right. How are you, my friends? So, it's been a minute. They tell me I've been to some seminars lately. They tell me I should get right to the point because you people are going to click off because of the TikTok algorithm and nobody sticks around very long anymore. So I will get right into it. But before we do that, don't forget to subscribe, please, if you like this. Even if you don't, give me a shot. Maybe you will. Give me a couple episodes to grow on you, okay? And click that bell, the little bell next door. That tells you when I come out with a new video. So thank you, and let's get into it. First of all, before I start with number 1, I haven't been on in a while, and I'm just going to give you a little brief synopsis why. I've gone through some traumatic family stuff. Yes, I'm super happy all the time. I try to be uplifting, but my mom passed away. That really sucked. That woman was probably the number 1 influence in my life, and she was 80 years old and she passed away, and that kind of sucked. So I took a couple months off and I am back because I know my mother wouldn't want me to stop doing this because she knows I love it. So that's why I haven't been here. So let's get into the video. Number 1, do nothing. What? Yeah, do nothing.
John, we clicked on this video so you could teach us on what we should do with our bazillion dollars after we sold.
Yes, George, Harry, Sally, Karen, I see you in the back. Yes, do nothing. I know it sounds counterproductive, but it's not, right? Don't do anything. Don't buy any large purchases. Don't go out and buy a Lamborghini. Don't go out and buy a brand new house. Just sit there and do nothing. Breathe it all in, my friend. Realize that what you just gone through is an immense thing. Selling a business is not easy. Having a business for 2, 10, 20, 30, 50 years is a lifetime. And you have just probably sold your biggest asset besides your home. And this is a big deal. So, yes, number 1, do nothing. Relax. Just take a couple of days to breathe. Don't listen to any advisors right away. Don't try to get sold on stuff. Don't put money in an annuity because this is going to give you money forever. Don't do anything. Just do nothing. That's number 1. And believe me, I've gone through it. It's the best advice possible. Number 2, speak to your professionals. Yes, your accountant, your financial advisor, your tax attorney, your tax professional, right? All these people, your lawyers, obviously, all these people you need to have meetings with. You need to discuss. Basically, you should have been doing this the whole process, talking to them and coming up with a plan. But now that you've actually signed the papers, you're actually done, you're finished, have another meeting with them. Talk to your tax accountant, talk to your tax attorney, talk to your regular attorney. What am I doing? What is the best? Is it best for me to do a trust right now? Did I just sell a property? Should I do a 1031 exchange with the money? Those things you have to make sure you should have planned that previously. 1031 exchange takes time. You have a very short period of time to make decisions. But regardless, just because you didn't plan it doesn't mean you can't still do it. You should plan these things right away, but these are the things you have to sit down with your professionals and discuss. Your tax guy, your CPA, sit down. What is the best way for me to avoid to pay taxes? Is that illegal? No, we're in America, right? The way the taxes are written are for businesses and for people that are buying real estate and for people that are basically going to put people to work. It's the best advantage for that. So does it make sense to create a new business right away? Does it make sense to, again, make a trust? There's multiple things that you have to discuss with your professional. Make a list of all the people you want to talk to. Call them. Schedule a meeting, right? Write down the things, and I'm going to eventually put a list together of the best things that you should discuss with your professional and the things that you should go over with them before, during, and after the sale of a business. These things are super, super important. Have those appointments with your professionals. Number 3 is deposit the proceedings into a high interest bank account. Should you go right away and invest all your money into one thing? No. Should you have time to plan and strategically come up with some sort of goal set on what you want to do? Yes. Should you make money during that period? Yes. Bask Banking, and I'll put the link below. I am not a sponsor of them. I would have loved to be, but I'm not big enough yet. And again, don't forget to subscribe. I believe their rates are up to 2.6% for an FDIC insured account. What? Yeah, and because of our lovely government, it's only going to go higher. So if you have $1 million sitting in the bank, wouldn't that be Jim Dandy to gain $26,000 a year doing nothing until you decide where you want to put all your assets? Do I want to buy homes? Do I want to buy VRBOs? Do I want to put it in a REIT? Do I want all these things are places to put money? All these things you need to talk to your advisors. I'm going to have a video series on what I did, where my money is, right? And we'll go through it. But before you do any of that, right? Put your money in an interest-bearing account and let it grow. And please don't put it in a regular bank account. Just let it sit, because this is what's going to happen. I'll tell you, because it's happened to me. The money sit there. You're like this. You're like this. What am I going to do? And then this advisor's telling you to do this. This article's telling you to do this. John's telling you to do this. You have all these things to do, and you don't do anything. You're paralyzed. Until you get unparalyzed with your money, at least it's making money in a high-interest online bank account like Bask. Number 4, yes, make a goals list.
John, why do we got to do the goals? It's always with the goals.
Yes, Karen, you need to make goals, okay? I kind of like making goals. I have made goals my whole life. Do I take them out as much as I should? No. Do I look at them 5 years after I've done them, and amazingly, most of them have come to fruition? Yeah. In life, amazingly, we get what we work towards. If we don't have something to work towards, we don't get it. You know what we do? That's what we do. We wander through life, right? Write the goals. Sit down with your family. What do you want to accomplish with this money? Did you make enough money to retire? I don't know. Write a goal down. Is that a goal? That our money is for retirement and we have enough and we're going to do X, Y, and Z with it, right? Do you want to go to Paris? Do you want to go to Florida? Do you want to go to Wyoming? Write it down. Have a discussion with your family. Hey, little Johnny, what do you want to do? Well, Daddy, I would like to fly airplanes. Well, let's see if that's in the budget. And if it's not, well, you'll figure it out because you wrote your goals down, right? And you'll pick it apart and you'll see from the goals what you have to do in life to get to the next goal. Okay? That's it. Do you want to start another business? Do you have to start another business? Did you not make enough money on the last sale of your businesses and you need to start, or you want to start another business because you have ADD? No. And you like working. Okay? All these things. Write it down. And check with the family. All right? Don't be me. Okay? I'm just telling you. Just sit down with the family, come up with a game plan, write the family goals down, and then move forward. Believe me, it will probably be one of the best things that you do. Number 5, write a reverse budget. What are you talking about, John? I know what a budget is. What is a reverse budget? What a reverse budget basically is you add up all your expenses. Obviously, you've sold your business, so you want to add up all your expenses without the business expenses, okay? You want your car, you want your insurance, you want your taxes, you want your house mortgage, you want basically food, dining, automotive, everything. You put it into a nice little Excel spreadsheet. You list it all down, okay? Then you're going to come up with a gigantic number, right? That's going to be what I call your burn rate for the month, right? Do it monthly. So let's assume you came up with $10,000 a month. That's what you're spending right now. And you just put in the bank $1 million, right? Let's do even math. You put in $1.2 million in the bank and your burn rate is $10,000 a month. So that tells me $10,000 times 12 is $120,000 $10,000 a year. That's what I'm burning through. Do you have other income? Do you own rentals? Do you own other property? Do you have VRBOs? Do you have some side hustles? Do you have investments that are giving you dividends? All those things are going to go into this budget as your income side. So you add up your expenses, you add up your income, you deduct the two, and again, you get a burn rate. But we're assuming your burn rate is $10,000. We're assuming you have no income coming in after you've sold your business. So I sold my business. I made $1.2 million, right? I didn't. This is hypotheticals, right? And I'm burning through $10,000 a month. How long, John, and this is a 5th grade math problem, how long do I have until I run out of money? Well, there's more factors than simple math, but simple math says 10 years, right? You have 10 years. Are you going to live past 10 years? Most likely, you are going to live past 10 years. So what does that tell you? In simple math, you got to get a job, or you have to start another business. You got to do a side hustle. You have to invest. You have to get at least 5, 6, 7, 8% on your money. Can you last longer than 10 years getting a return on your money? Yes, you can. How much longer, John? Well, there's some choices here, Bob. You could either lower your burn rate, lower your expenses, right? Or increase your top line, increase your revenue. How do you do that? Well, Sally, you had a business for 30 years. Do you not want to work anymore? Well, that's a problem. Did you love working and you want to do another thing? Then go and do that and figure it out and have more income another way. Do you want to go and do DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that to make supplementary income? This is the questions you have to ask yourself. And by doing a reverse budget, it's going to give you a synopsis on, okay, we have X amount in the bank. We're burning through Y. What is our burn rate? How long do we have to last? And that gives you an answer, and that tells you, listen, family, we gotta go wait, we gotta sell our house, we gotta downsize. And listen, you could probably last 20 years by downsizing. Put your burn rate down to 5,000. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Is it possible for someone like me? It's possible, but I don't want to lower my expenses, right? I like living the way I live. So I have to go and have other income, other side hustles, which is what I'm doing, right? That's why I'm here talking to you. Number 6, get your documents in order. All right, now we're getting boring. Well, let me tell you there, Ron, there's nothing boring about me, all right? So we're going to spice it up a little. If you don't have a will or a living will or a directive, get it done. Is it going to cost you money? Yep. Is it going to be super expensive? Nope. You can go and find an attorney for, what did we pay? $1,500 to do a simple will, a simple estate, a simple directive, right? If you want an all fancy schmancy one with trust and this and that, you got to go talk to an estate lawyer. Is it going to cost you more? Possibly, right? Do you need all that in today's tax code environment? No, but we never know what's going to be down the road. We don't know what these wackadoos in government are going to do. And I don't mean that democratically. I mean it on both sides. They're both out of control. These people are nuts. Both sides. Crazy. So you don't know what they're going to do. So sit down, talk to an estate attorney, get things done, make a will, get trusts if you want it. Plan for the fact that they might charge us 60% in income tax in 10, 15, 20 years, right? Got to plan for these things. It is so important. I can't tell you how many friends I have that don't have any of that done. Don't have it. Now, I was 23 when my dad passed away. We didn't have it either. My dad didn't have it. None of us, we didn't have anything, right? So I learned real fast that I needed this, and I've had it since then. And we've updated it. My mom, God bless her soul, just passed away. We did not have a will for my mom, which blows me away. I'm the guy talking about it, but, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But my mom's is very simple, right? It's just me and my sister. But besides the point, it's best to have a will. Avoid probate. Put everything in trusts. And again, it doesn't have to be super complicated, right? Just do a simple will, a simple directive, and a simple living will. Number 7, the big 7, the last number, the last one. What is it, John? What is it? We're waiting. Execute the plan. That's it. Execute the plan. Take the steps. Don't put them away. Don't put them in your drawer. Don't turn the video off and go, oh, that guy's kind of crazy. No, yes, I'm crazy. That's besides the point. But execute the plan, right? Write these things down. I'm going to put them in. So now, just so you know, if you've made it this far, I am starting a new blog, thebestbizlife.com. You don't have to remember it. I'm going to put the link down below. But if you want to remember it, thebestbiz, life.com. It is a blog that's complementary to my videos, right? I'm basically making the videos and then I'm making a blog that says exactly what I'm saying on the videos and vice versa. What I say on the blog is pretty much what I'm saying in the videos. Why am I doing this? Some people like visual. I'm a visual person. Some people like auditory, right? Some people love the fact to read. They don't want to see a video. They don't want to see my lovely, ugly face, right? They just want to read it. That's why I'm doing a blog. All this stuff I'm going to have in the blog. You can go step by step, but please execute on the plan. You've sold your business. This is an amazing, amazing thing, right? Don't let it just willy-nilly figure it out. You've had a business. You've planned the steps in your business. You've come up with a successful business, and now you've sold it. Execute on the strategy that you've come up with, okay? And finally, last but not least, the conclusion. Listen, it's a huge achievement selling a business. You know, it's just like a house. It's probably, you're only going to do it most likely one time in your life. I'm hoping to build another business and to sell it, so maybe I could be my, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, because I'm crazy. But for most people, they're going to build a business and sell it, or inherit a business, run it, and sell it, or inherit a business and get out of it and sell it. But regardless, you're only going to probably do this one time, right? So make it the best you can, right? Think about it, come up with a plan, go through the steps, and then basically at the end of the day, after you executed, after you wrote everything down, go out to dinner, take your family out, love them, have a glass of wine or champagne or whatever, toast, and sit down and say, we did it, right? As a family, you did it. Let's say you don't have a family, take a friend out, or your ex-employees or whatever, but you should, which I really didn't, but you should celebrate the fact that you've done this and it's a great thing. The reason I didn't is because I'm kind of like up in the hospital, after I sold it. And the last time when we sold the ice cream store very recently, again, still kind of out of it. But regardless, you should celebrate what you just did. It's a tremendous, tremendous accomplishment, okay? So I am super happy to be back, to be making videos. Hopefully you will see me on the next one. I am trying to make at least 2, hopefully 3 videos a week. The blog is going to be up and brand new, thebestbizlife.com. And I'm going to start TikToks again. I'm probably not going to do the ones that I did last time with all my characters. I don't know. Didn't get a lot of views, so it probably sucked. But I'll be on TikTok soon. And all my other social media, go to my website, thebestbizlife.com. You'll see all how to follow me, how to get in touch with me, blah, blah, blah. And we'll see you on the next one, okay?
I'm back doing videos. Am I happy? Yes, I am. Am I going to be here tomorrow? Yes, I am. All right. We'll see you on the next one.